What is up, guys? Phoenix here, and welcome back to another part of our Airy-chan pixel art tutorial. So where we last left off, we finished up a lot of the lines in the top of the head, but if you could see the thumbnail, you know that we have some things in the bottom left that we have to do over here. We have some lines in the right, and then we also have to do a lot of the shading stuff, alright? We have some lines that go into the background of her hair, her eyes, the face. All that shading needs to be done too. So let's go to the bottom left over here, where we should have this 2 vertical marked off with dirt in this bottom corner over here. We could start up there where we have that single marked off, but I prefer to work from the bottom and bring it all the way up. So let's just jump right into this. So we're going to get rid of this 2 vertical right here, or the dirt blocks at least. And we're going to be going up into the left, so put your placement block on the top each time and you should be fine. So let's go up into the left 4 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 1. Placement block on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 2. From that second set of 4 vertical, just so we can come back to it later, we're going to go to this bottom block in it right here and put a placement block to the right. And then from that placement block, we're going to add an extra coal to the right and add 4 to the top of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see it kind of mirrors what's over here on the left side, but it just goes up 1 taller. We can mark that now. We're going to come back to that later, but we're not going to use it right now. Instead, we're going to keep on going with the 4 vertical over here. So let me just zoom out so you can see what we did. Very simple steps, but I kind of talked and jumbled my words there. Didn't want to lose anybody. So from the top of that 4 vertical, we're going to put a placement block on top and go up into the left 15 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Placement block on top. Up into the right 10 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Placement block on top. Up into the right 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up into the right 11 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then finally we're going to go up into the left. Was I saying up into the left this entire time? I'm so sorry if I was. It's up and to the right. After the 15 vertical, we went up into the right 10, up into the right 6, and then up into the right 11. I'm so sorry if I've been saying up and to the left. When I record like this for a bunch of hours on end, I end up jumbling my words. Hopefully that didn't mess anybody up. And even if it did mess anybody up, this part kind of floats off by itself, so it doesn't really matter, thankfully. This doesn't connect to anything, so if this is kind of messed up, it's fine. We're then going to go up into the right 13 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And this is what I meant by it doesn't connect to anything. We're now just going to leave this part alone. We can drop all the way back down now to the 5 vertical we were working with and continue from there. This is just a strand of hair just to create some lines in her hair. As you can see from the right hand camera screen, it does not connect to anything. It doesn't matter. From the 5 vertical on the bottom right here, we're now going to bring this up to the ear. So let's get rid of these dirt blocks, put 1 on top, and we're going to start by going up into the right 8 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Placement block on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's go back and delete these extra dirt blocks now. Up into the right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Placement block on top. Up into the right 7 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And as you can see, it met up with some of the stuff we already had waiting for it, so that's perfect. You can delete this dirt block now. And pretty much the left side of her hair is complete. Now you can see this triangular gap underneath her ear right here. If you notice from the thumbnail, there are supposed to be some lines that go here. And those lines we will cover later. I don't want to do them right now, I guess. Actually, I can do them right now. They're supposed to be background lines. The front of her hair is going to be light gray, and then the pieces of her hair that are behind her head and shaded are going to be gray. So this is the shaded section. So I might as well cover it right now, and then we can do the right side, and then we'll only have to worry about the face. So where we just connected, we're fine. But what we can do now is drop all the way back down now to the shoulder. And what we're going to do is, we started today at this 2 vertical spot right here. So look where I'm marking it on the right hand camera screen so you can find your way. What we're now going to do is rotate to the right where we have this 2 flat. then this 3 flat right next to it. And what we want is the first block in that 3 flat. So let me help you. I'll give you a second to find it. This is where we built off of today. So starting from the beginning, we can just find it to the right, slightly to the right, where the 3 flat is. So from that first block, we're going to put 4 coals on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're probably going to drop back down here and trace it all the way up to the neck. So just remember where we're at, and we'll use it to kind of find the other points we're building off of. But all right, from here, we're going to go up into the right 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Placement block on top. Up into the right 4 vertical 2 times in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 1. Placement block on the top or right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 2. Perfect. Up into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up into the right 3 vertical. We're going to do that 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. Placement block to the right or top side and do it again. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. Up into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. And from this 2 vertical, we're going to split into 2 lines. So we're going to put our placement block on top, but we're going to work with the left and right side from it. It's easier to work with the left side first, so we're going to go up into the left 14 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we're going to finish this chain by going up into the right 6 vertical. So placement block on top or right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. You can see it just met up in the corner of that ear right there. That's fine. We can drop back down now to that 2 vertical with the placement block on top. And we're going to go to the right side now. And we're going to go up into the right 3 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. Placement block on top. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. Up into the right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. And as you can see, it met that corner spot perfectly. Now let's drop all the way back down. And instead of that 3 flat we worked with, we're going to keep on trucking along now. So you can see we have the single right here, another set of 3 flat, a single, then 2 sets of 2 flat, and then 2 singles. And that's where we want to go next. This first single right here in that set of 2 singles. So that shouldn't be too hard to find because there's no 2 singles in a row on this entire branch. So find those 2 singles on the shoulder, and the first one, the one on the left, we're going to go up into the left from it. 2 vertical 2 times in a row. So placement block on top. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Up into the left 8 vertical now. So placement block on top or left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up into the right 3 vertical now. So switching directions. 1, 2, 3. Up into the right 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up into the right 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then finally up into the right 2 vertical, and that should meet at the diagonal. So 1, 2. Perfect. Now the beautiful thing about these lines in this segment behind the ear right here is it's just part of shading detail. Nothing will be messed up if you accidentally missed a block. As long as the face and everything is in proportion, you could have whatever amount of lines you want right here, and it's just adding to the detail. So like let's say yours wasn't 2 vertical, it was 1 vertical, and it connected. As long as the face was correct, which probably that means it wasn't, and you can see from the right hand camera screen based off if it looks weird or not, you should have been fine. This is just extra line detail, so that's majority of the hair is just extra line detail. So dropping back down to the bottom right here, we're going to keep on following the shoulder back up. So after the 2 singles, we have 2 flat, 1 single, then this 3 flat. And this is right before this big segment of singles. So that's the 3 flat we want to work with next. So let's find it. Right here, you can see the right hand camera screen, I marked it for you guys. We're going to go to the right block in that and put 14 vertical on top. So this is the right one over here. And we're going to switch to our coal and go up 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and finally 14. Perfect. From the top block in that 14, we're going to do 2 things. First, we're going to go to the right of it and put 2 placement blocks, 1, 2, followed by a coal. Then what we're going to do is put a placement block on top and go up into the left 7 vertical. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it connects. So we're done with that part. But what we need to do is go work with this coal that we have floating to the right now. So from that coal floating to the right, all we're going to do is we're first going to go up into the right 5 vertical from it. So placement block on top or right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And then going back to that single, we're going to go below it now and put 6 pieces of coal going straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So now we're actually completely done with the left side of the build. Other than the neck, which has some slight shading that I think we can do right now, we're done with the hair on the left side. So we're going to finish the hair on the right side, and then we're going to have to only worry about the face and the shading on the face, and that should be it. So let's move on to the neck real quick, and hopefully we can finish that and the hair while we have some time. So going to the neck, you can see that it arches up from this collar we have here, and then the chin dips right here. So let's kind of find the area where the neck and the chin meet, which is this weird hook angle right here. So let me mark it so you can see it, hopefully. It's slightly to the right of what we just built. You can see there's this backward 7 shape or a big R between the neck and the jaw. And what we're going to do is, you can see it levels out at this 3 flat at the top right here. What we're going to do is below this 3 flat, or at least the 2 flat that hangs off to the right side, we're going to put an extra layer of dirt blocks underneath it, like so. Let me just delete what we don't need. And then below that extra layer of dirt blocks, we're going to put an extra layer of coal below that, so 1, 1. So if you need an eye reference of where we built it at, it's 1 level above where you see the single connects to the neck from the collar or the shirt. So 1 level above that, we just added 2 pieces of coal to the right. From there, we're going to keep putting our placement block to the right side as we continue building. So let's do that and go down into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into the right 1 single. Down into the right 2 flat, and we're going to do this 4 times in a row. So 1, 2, that's 1, placement block. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. And finally, 1, 2, that's 4. Perfect. From there, we're going to go down into the right 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Placement block on the end. Down into the right 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to bring this back up. So you can still keep your placement block on the right side, but we're going to be going up into the right now. 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Up into the right 3 single. 1, 2, 3. Up into the right 2 flat again. 1, 2. And from the right block in the 2 flat, what we're going to do is put 1 coal on top, and then finish this little corner by going up into the right 2 single. So 1, 2. Perfect. So if you wanted to right now, this little U shape, this tiny bit right here, you could color this in with black concrete, and that would just do the neck shading right there for us. But what we're going to do is move on to the right side of the hair and hopefully get that finished up before we hit our limit for today. So the first part we want to do for starting the right side of the hair is let's go over to those planks we've marked on the floor, kind of like what we did on the left side. So we only actually have 2 planks on the floor marked. So we have this one really, really close to the edge, about 2 blocks away from the edge, and then we have this one right over here. So let's go to the one that's farthest to the right first and add an extra coal on top of it first to start. So we just have a 2 vertical like that. From there, we're going to go up into the left 2 vertical, 1, 2. Up into the left 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Up into the left 5 vertical, 2 times in a row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 1. Placement block on top or left side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 2. Let's just delete these extra dirt blocks. Hopefully, actually, let me make sure my phone doesn't go off during this recording, because I heard some background noises that I didn't really want the camera to pick up. So sorry if you hear my computer clicking in the background. I'm just making sure that it doesn't go off. Okay, perfect. Whew. So from those 5 verticals now, we're going to go up into the left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. So placement block on the top. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Up and to the left 4 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 2. Up and to the left 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Placement block. Up and to the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Placement block. And then finally for this strand, all we're going to do is go up and to the left 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are done with it. So let's drop all the way back down now. And actually, I see this dirt block over here on the right side. We can delete that. But we're going to drop all the way down. I don't know why my voice is cracking so much now. And then we're going to go to this next dirt block segment. That's way farther away than we just started on the base right here. So from this single on the floor, we're going to add 3 to the top of it this time. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to be going up and to the right. So we can just put our placement block on the top and we should be fine. Let's go up and to the right 3 vertical to start off. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up and to the right 3 vertical again. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. And if I zoom out, you can see we're having a similar pattern. It's just 4, 3, 2, 3, 2. So it's kind of tinkering back and forth, but it already changes as right now we're going to go up and to the right. 3 vertical 2 times in a row. So placement block on the top or right side. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, whoops, wrong spot. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. Up and to the right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Placement block on top. Up and to the right 18 vertical, so make sure you count this part carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And this goes a little bit farther up than usual. It actually goes a lot more farther up. It probably goes up to about her eyebrow level. So we're going to be switching to the left side now. So if you were putting your placement block on top, you're fine. But if you were putting it on the right side, you want to put it on the left side now. And we're going to go up into the left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up into the left 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up into the left 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up into the left 6 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. Oh wait, that's 6, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 1. And then do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 2. Up into the left 4 vertical now. Placement block on top. 1, 2, 3, oops, 3, 4. Up into the left 15 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And from that 15 vertical, what we're going to do is a little bit of a side tangent. We're going to work with the top in a bit, but let's go to the bottom and find the 3rd and 4th block from the bottom. So these 2 right here. And we're going to put a coal to the left of each of those. So 1, 1. From those blocks to the left, we're going to go up into the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up into left 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up into the left 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally up into left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Now we can backtrack back to the 15 vertical we did and then go to the top of it now. And putting a placement block on top, we're going to go up into the left 12 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're then going to go up into the left 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're almost done here. Up into the left 7 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up into left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And in the final slant right here, we're just going to go up into left 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then up into left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. So placement block on the top or left side. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Perfect. So We still only have this little moon crescent part right here at the shoulder to do for her hair. I was going to do it right now, but I have to stop the recording right now. So sadly, we didn't meet our goal, but hopefully we have enough for 2 more parts, or if I'm able to, just do 1 more part. But I'm thinking that the eyes are going to take a pretty big chunk of time. So we'll probably have 2 more parts to do, or 1 more part, and I'll do it just a long recording. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this tutorial. If you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Or like, I don't know what I'm saying right now. Be sure to like and subscribe for more pixel art content. This is Phoenix, and I'll see you guys later.